You're watching the Battered Herons Network.
The Herons are back. It's talking balls, rapping pink and black. Coming live from the 305, it's official tissue. The Battered Fan, Chris and Dan, weekly rocking with you. We talk Messi, Boosie, Jordi, Lucho, the Fat Four, to Ben Cram, Noah, Ruiz, Fred. What more could you ask for? Tighten up and get ready, listen in on the pod. Solana and X in Espanol, just to even the odds. Breakdowns and gas bagging, join the tribe and just vibe. Free 99, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't hesitate, say what's up, go ahead and come in. No question about it, I'm ready to get hurt again.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
Chris, the Herons are back. Welcome everybody to a special Friday night. This is something we might have done this once or twice in the past. So we don't usually do a special Friday night episode number 397 of the Battered Herons podcast. I am your host, Daniel Ganada, and alongside me, as always, the KBD. How are you doing, sir?
Big things happened. Things changed.
Unexpected. I did not think that Garber had the balls to suspend Messi. I thought he laid down the groundwork for an excuse because it was a valid excuse. It is a stupid rule, but a rule nonetheless. I respect the fact that they upheld the rule. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting them to do it, and if they want to uphold that, all power to them. I think it's silly. I think it's silly that the fact that they had an all-star game on Wednesday night and then they have players playing 2 nights later, because there's 6 games, I believe, tonight. So I think it's silly. I think that it needs to be rescheduled. It needs to be either moved to the end of the season or the beginning, or not the beginning, but or some other point where there's no other games, where the congestion isn't as crazy. Your thoughts, Chris?
Here's the deal, right? Like, rules are rules. I think it's fair to say that it should be somewhat respected. Like, I understand the perspective of all-star games are a joke. It's an American thing.
That it's a stupid rule.
I mean, I get it's. I'm not telling you the rule is a good rule. I'm just telling you rules are rules. Like,
yeah, right.
I mean, listen, it's like what we were talking about in COVID. I didn't like people walking against the arrow. Rules are rules, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you came here, and if it's on the MLS if they didn't portray the rules from the get. If this wasn't something that was described in the beginning, then there's a little bit of understanding here. But unfortunately, rules are rules. This is just a way of playing in a league that's in the United States of America.
Yeah, look, and vice versa. Suspended for a circus friendly. Seriously, guys. Look, I'm not saying that I'm happy about it. I'm saying that we all knew it was a rule. And that's why when we had the Red Bulls preview, I said, don't be surprised if Alba and Messi both limp off the field.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was a rule. So how do you get around the rule? Say you're injured. That's what Luis Suarez did last year. Luis Suarez said he had muscle or knee discomfort.
Yes.
He didn't play the All-Star game, and 3 days later, he was playing against Puebla in the League's Cup.
Yeah.
He worked around it. It's simple. Why they didn't do that? I guess they thought that, like I thought, Garber wouldn't have the cojones to actually suspend him. But they did. It's a rule. I get it. They suspended Ibrahimovic in 2018 for the same thing. Now, I will tell you, I promise this is the last time that this rule gets enforced. This rule is going to change after this year. I promise you that.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that because people, but how much backlash is there really? Like, I mean, look, Messi, I think at this point is like whatever about it, but I would assume he wants to compete as well. I don't know what to tell you, Danny. I mean, look, the rule's a rule. Like, I get everybody having their portrayal of what soccer football is supposed to be, and this is a circus. At the end of the day, this is our circus.
Look, like, I'm not as upset about the league suspending Messi because, like you said, it's a rule and they follow through with the rule. I'm upset that it's a rule to begin with. Well, I'm upset that they put the All-Star game smack between Club World Cup and Leagues Cup. I'm upset that they congest this schedule to the point where these players are forced to play in a game when they're playing 10 games in a span of a month. So I am not as upset with the fact that they enforced the rule. I didn't think they would. I thought there was a good reason to let him slide. But the fact that they followed through, I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. But I'm not upset with that. I'm upset that the fact that this game exists right smack in the middle of such a congested schedule, and that they haven't changed the rule already. And like I said, I would bet my house that this rule doesn't exist next year, or at least that they don't have different parameters around it, right? Like, hey, if you just played 3 games in the last 14 days, you're allowed to skip it if you want. If you have a game coming up in 3 days, you're allowed to skip it if you want. They're going to figure out a way to figure this out. But there's no way that they let this happen again next year.
But now here's the thing, Danny. Like, if he like, I thought to myself, and I was watching you and Tommy one time earlier, and the question went in my head, and you guys automatically got to it. What if he would have just shown up like in street clothes and like sat in the middle of the pitch like everybody else did and like watched the festivities and didn't participate but was there? Like, in reality, I can't disagree that, yeah, Messi is Messi, but like, he was brought in to kind of lift the league up.
No, but this is the thing. And David Day said that Miami made the decision. Absolutely. Miami made the decision, and they're going to live with it. That's fine. I think it's a dumb rule, and they'll fix it next year. I have no doubt about that. One thing I will tell you, Chris, everybody in America is accustomed to the All-Star games, right? Oh, yes. It's great. Look at LeBron always shows up, and he's there for both nights, and he builds houses.
Look at our best.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine. It's different in soccer. Why is it different in soccer? Not only because they don't do it anywhere else in the world, but what is LeBron doing right now?
I mean, it's right now, I don't know.
Chilling.
Yeah, it's off season.
2 summers ago, what was he doing? Chilling. 3 summers ago, what was he doing? Chilling. In football, it's different. Football is 12 months around. You don't have a lot of time to just chill. So the few opportunities that you do, you take them. Like, what was he doing last summer?
It was
Copa America. Copa
America.
You're
talking about Messi. Okay.
And I'm talking about in general. In the world of football, you got Copa America and you have the Euros. What's going on this summer? You had the Club World Cup. What's going on next summer? The World Cup. There's always something going on. These players don't have a ton of rest time like LeBron that kicks his legs up and does HBA talk shows for the whole summer. Like, it's different for football. So I think that it's a joke that they require them to do this when they don't feel like it. If they don't feel like doing it, don't let them don't do it. And that's it.
But there's a point that a lot of people are bringing up that it's like, well, we're trying to stream, like you say, as saying, if you want to go international, you shouldn't have dump all-star game. Look, you and Tommy were talking earlier about how I think you brought up the point of like, we're competing or we're trying to like gain eyes internationally. Danny, I have to disagree with that. I think that Tommy is right when we're trying to get fans that watch the sport, that fans from America. Like, I think that they're relatable to the All-Star platform.
The casual fan isn't turning in to watch the MLS All-Stars play against the Mexican All-Stars. They don't know any of the Mexican All-Stars.
They're not. But if they know that this guy named Messi is going to play and their kids
are
like,
what?
Oh,
I promise you that you're going to get more people to watch Miami versus Cincinnati because you promote it as the best 2 teams in the East playing against each other. And you're going to see Messi for 90 minutes than watching Messi run around there for 10 minutes against an all-star team from Mexico. They lost more by suspending him for 90 minutes on Saturday than they lost for missing out on an all-star appearance for 10 to 15 minutes. That was a bigger
I agree with that. Well, I think overall, MLS as an organization needs to be the one that are looked at poorly in all of this. Not Messi. This is essentially MLS's fault. It's the scheduling, it's the bad placement for the All-Star game, it's the terrible rule. But if we're talking about right now in terms of Messi and Alba being basically shut down, suspended from this game, rule's a rule whether you like it or not.
Absolutely. And like I said,
and it is a joke. By the way, it is a joke, Messi FC.
No, MLS is not a joke. Don't poop.
No, I'm saying it's a joke.
For this. Yes. Oh, okay. The rule. Don't poop. Look, you guys like other leagues.
MLS
this is my
not
league.
a joke.
Don't poop on my league. But this rule and the way that they've been carrying out certain things are a joke. Okay. And I really hope that they change this and they see the light. And then David Day asked, change it to what? I think that there should be they should move it. They should move it to a different part of the year. That's number one. But if they're going to keep it here, they should have a parameter where if you just play 3 games in the last 14 days or 4 games in Messi's case in the last 14 days, then you should be given the option. especially if you have a big game 3 days later.
Yeah.
And in the next 7 days, you have 2 games. Because right after the All-Star game, 7 days later, he's playing against Cincinnati, top team in the East, and then he's playing his first Leagues Cup game. So there should be parameters set. But I think it should just be moved. If they're not going to eliminate it, at least move it to a different part of the year.
And I want to mention something here because Mitch brings up a good point. He says, guys, those who argue that the All-Star game is to grow the game and needs to get off the boat, the product grows with the actual competition, bringing good players, flexible roster rules, player first league. 100%. And again, I'm not prefacing this by saying that the All-Star game is absolutely necessary to grow. I'm just saying that there's a rule in place and it should be followed, whether it's a good rule or not. All-Star game needs to be put at the end, kind of like the NFL with the Pro Bowl.
I agree. I agree with that because this isn't this is an NBA where you play 4 games in a span of 5 days. This isn't the baseball where you play a game literally every day. Like in soccer, you need rest. It's a fact. You need rest. So when you've played, what was it? It was 10 games in 40 days. When you play 10 games in 40 days, and then you have a chance to take a 6-day break, you take it because you're not wasting your time traveling to Austin and then being paraded around because you're supposed to be the ambassador and grow the league.
Yeah, which he's not going to be that guy. Like you're not going to see him.
He's not that guy.
Yeah, you're not going to see him in the middle of the field next to I Show Speed, like talking in English about the MLS and how great it is. That's not going to happen.
And like I said, the MLS I think lost more with what they're going to lack tomorrow night in that big game between Miami and Cincinnati, a rematch of a game from 10 days ago that was Cincinnati gave it to Miami.
That could have been sold big time.
If you want to promote a game,
promote two of your best Messi.
2 of your best teams. What is people are considering the current MVP leader, Evander and Messi, who could possibly take over that. Like, there's a lot to promote tomorrow night, and it's on FX1, I believe. So, tell me that they're not missing more. Tell me that Fox isn't more upset about that than these people are about an All-Star
stupid game. All-Star game. Yeah.
So I think it was a really bad move, but I don't blame them for enforcing it. So so let me go back and just reemphasize. I don't blame them for doing it. Yeah. I think that they were supposed to, and I think that they appeased a lot of the MLS fans because a lot of the fan bases are happy. John Rollins from Orlando, I saw him. He was on earlier in the chat for when we were doing the MLS show when I was doing it with Tommy, and he said today was a win for the MLS or for the MLS fans or something like that. A lot of MLS fans are happy right now because even though Miami has figured out how to work in the parameters, they haven't broken any rules. They're frustrated that we're getting players to play for us on loans, on TAM deals, and we're getting that because we have Messi. And other teams can't get that. So whether they're playing under the rules, but we're still playing at an advantage because people are willing to take those type of deals to play with Messi. So we're playing at an advantage, obviously, and people are frustrated. So they want to see us not get our way. And this was the first one, and it's okay. I understand them, and they're happy, and they can go ahead and be happy. That's fine.
And Mitch is saying, how how many people would have seen Messi and that nice-ass kid and immediately go to purchase it? It's they lost a really big opportunity for tomorrow.
And David Day, very negative PR for Messi's name. I don't know who right now is a Messi fan and is changing his mind on Messi.
Nobody cares, David.
And MLS fans already hated Messi. Like the MLS fan that isn't a Miami fan has already grown tired of Messi.
Yeah,
they have. Look around. Messi has become the villain in the NBA and the MLS, and Miami fans love it. So it's not a bad PR move. Zlatan did the same thing in 2018.
Zlatan.
And to add to that, Messi, the few times that he does speaks well of the league. Ibra talks shit about the league while he's playing in it, after he leaves it, and people talk about him being more of a vocal ambassador.
You know what I think would be funny? Soccer Daddy is saying they should play in pink now. I think that they should go out and buy all the All-Star jerseys and the whole team wears just the All-Star kits. The whole team. Everybody should just wear the All-Star kit and everybody's number 10. Everybody.
And And David Day, I think that's a small-minded way of thinking, but everybody,
Wow.
you're not the
I've
only one
seen a
that thinks
couple
that
of
way.
these.
Yeah. Look, Messi fans are football fans. You want to keep some of those, But I know that's how people think, and
Some
that's fine.
people do. Some
Yeah.
people do feel that way.
All right, and shout out to Andres. Please like if you haven't already subscribed. And for those
It's
of
a
you
Friday,
that
baby.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't expect us to jump on. We didn't expect to jump on, but this is pretty big news. But make sure that you have the notification bell on just in case. And then if you're following us on social medias, because we kind of try to let everyone know we're going to go on randomly. And David Day says, I loved Zlatan as our villain. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. And he actually he actually talked crap about the league. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's biases there, obviously. All right. So he's suspended. And I don't know why Alba's suspended. Alba legit got hurt last week.
That's weird.
Why is he suspended? He legit got hurt.
I mean, it's a weird thing because now who the hell's going to play left back for us?
All right.
Like,
well,
what a mess.
Let's wrap up the Messi Alba suspended.
Yes.
We understand it. We're, at least me, I can only speak for myself. I'm not hating on the league for suspending them. I'm hating on the league for having the rule and for congesting the schedule around the All-Star game. Okay, so I just want to be clear. Hey, by all means, if you want to suspend them because we all knew that it was a possibility, go for it. I'm not hating on them for that. I just hate that it's a rule to begin with and that they have such a congested schedule. But I do believe that they will change it next year. They're going to figure out some type of parameter where, hey, if you've played a bunch of games leading up to this, you can sit this one out.
I mean, Mitch is dropping dimes saying, did you hear the rule? If he got hurt in the first half, no suspension. Second half, suspension. What? Wouldn't it be the other way around?
I did not hear that. That's interesting.
Oh, we're going to have to fact check that. Let's go. So
I don't think anybody's brought up Franco on the episode, but I think Franco is great at what he does.
Yeah,
so
he's good people.
But I don't know why.
He's the shit. Franco 101.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Cincinnati tomorrow. Big game. Are you still considering it as big a game since we're going to be undermanned?
I mean, I still think it's a big game. It's against a team that's going to be sitting in the top 4. And it's going to be against the team that we can possibly see in the East, right?
Yeah.
In the Eastern Finals, in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, it is a big game.
Okay. I think it takes a little away. I was a lot more excited before this.
I mean, so was I. I was gonna go. I'm going with my oldest daughter before she goes to college.
To freaking
college, and
she's the one that likes to watch Messi play.
Yeah, well, she thinks he's a hologram. To be perfectly honest,
exactly.
But like she wanted to see.
She's gonna keep thinking that.
Oh no, she says that the hologram machine is like completely broken. That's why he's not playing. So.
All right, so Cincinnati, still a big game. We're playing our rip-dyed blue kits tomorrow for the first time. It's a shame. I'm probably never going to see Messi wear it. Did he ever wear the Dolphin jersey last year? He never wore that either, right?
I don't think he wore it.
Because we only wore it once. Unless, why do I feel like we used it in Atlanta, though?
I'm going to have to look back at some of the games.
Sure maybe somebody in the chat can help us. Maybe it was one of the playoff games. I don't remember. Second playoff game. Okay.
Second playoff game against Atlanta. Okay.
All right. So we'll see. Maybe they'll throw this on in the playoffs so you could actually wear it once.
Yeah. Starting 11, Danny.
Yeah.
Who the hell's going to be our left back? Who's our left back?
We're putting up the lineup from the last time we played Cincinnati.
What a mess.
Rocco will probably start, even though it scares me. That's the trepidation I had. I don't think Yarbo is going to get the start, even though I would like him to, just so we can see what Yarbo's about. But so Rocco's back there. Lujan is back. Falcon is also suspended.
Falcon is out. Alba's out. Lujan is probably going to be left back.
Noah Allen was supposed to be on the bench. Do you really rush him back and put him as a starter? I wouldn't. You can't put him on the start right away.
No way. No way.
Okay. All right, so we got who went left back? You say Lujan?
I think it's going to be Lujan. Like
Lujan's right-footed. I would have put him out of left back.
He's putting him at right back. He's put him at center back. I think he tried to squeeze him in at right mid at some point, probably. I mean, that's just me kind of joking, but I do think that he's gonna have to put him at left back. Who else is there? We have Toto.
Right.
We have Sailor. I mean, this is gonna be a mess. This might mean that our back line is gonna be Lujan, Sailor, Aviles, and Wagon.
Is there a chance that we play with 5 in the back?
With Busquets?
Yeah. You have Busquets back there with Lujan and Aviles. That's your back 3. Then you have Bright and either Redondo or Kremaki. And then your wing backs would be Wagon, and I guess you could put Kremaki at left back, even though he's not going to give you too much, but you could do that. And then you have Segovia, Allende, and Suarez up top.
So, I mean, you said who? Segovia, Allende, and Suarez.
Hold on. I'm throwing names out there. Let me think. So 3 in the back.
We need to count 11 people here, Danny. You're just
I got you.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. So 3 in the back. Busquets, Lujan, and Aviles. Okay, that's your back. Then we have.
Why are you counting? Who you putting at left back?
I'm going to put a left wing back, and a right wing back, playing with 5.
Okay.
And then the wing backs would be Kremaki and Wagon.
You're going to put Kremaki at left back?
You know what? They might put Segovia as the left wing back.
No.
Why? Because he doesn't play defense. Neither does Alba.
David Ruiz, maybe.
That's interesting. I don't know what they're going to do. There's so many injuries on top of adding 3 suspensions. Because Falcon is technically suspended for this game also.
Yes.
So there's 3 suspensions right now.
Oh,
and then you have
this Fafa.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Fafa has. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he played left wing back at some point.
He can. Okay. So Fafa left wing back, Wagan right wing back. Then you got your 3 center backs
with Lujan, Aviles, and
then in the center of the pitch you have. So we have our wing backs. So what are the 3 in the middle? You would have
Bright, Redondo,
and then Segovia as your 10, and then you have Suarez and Allende up top.
Yeah, that's how it would have to pan out. That's exactly how it would have to pan out. That's not bad, but like, look at the question mark you got right here, buddy. Like, you're gonna throw Fafa or Swiss Army.
Well, our defense is gonna suffer, and the fact that Rocco is the goalie is just a bad situation overall on that back line and a goalie. So we'll see. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. After we lost last week, I was like, we'll win next time. I don't know how, but we'll win. I already felt confident. I'm feeling much less confident now. So with that said, I guess we'll go on to predictions, and let us know in the chat what your predictions are for this game. Chris.
Well, I mean, I was going to bring up the last lineup here against Cincinnati. Like, we already know Orellano is just going to Swiss cheese himself against Wagon. We got...
Maybe you start Frey.
We got...
Frey will shut him down.
Okay, and then you...
And people hate when I talk about Frey. I can already see the YouTube comments. Oh, these guys always talking about Frey. Frey's a baller. I'm sorry. I put Frey, and I trust him to shut down Orellano. And
then so we put Wagon on the left side, and then, I mean, you got Kai Kamara, who was on, I mean, not the left, but he was like the top striker with Valenzuela. Yedlin was the one attacking on that side where Jordi Alba is. So, like, is he going to be like a crazy threat? I mean, I have no idea what you're showing. Okay, so you're showing a video of Messi wearing the blue, looking boldly into the, oh, wait, who the hell? Oh, okay. So we got some RDP. All right. So that's it. It's like fully confirmed. You're completely on mute right now. You're like on complete mute right now.
My fault, because the baby was making noise. 3 minutes ago, Inter Miami just posted the video. So we knew it was happening. But it's official tissue.
That's it. Breaking news, guys. We're the first to break it. Look at that.
There you go.
Danny just put it up. Welcome, Rodrigo De Paul. Did you hear that, Jose? Rodrigo De Paul is official now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, it doesn't matter. Yesterday was Campana's birthday. That's more important.
Okay. All right. So, Chris, your prediction for tomorrow, and everybody in the chat.
My prediction is going to be, I mean, this is going to be a goal fest. I think it's, well, I mean, shit, Messi's not going to be there.
Or Jordi Alba, which is, I feel like when we do well, building up outside of Messi, it's Jordi Alba.
And shout out to Dennis Lopez saying you guys are breaking stuff and the news too. Yes, we just broke it. Like we literally just broke it on the airwaves. 3-1 by Mitch, 3-2 Adarsh, 2-2 draw from Jack Hart. An angry Miami 25-1. I wish vice versa. Isaiah saying 2-1.
Shout out to
Miami. I'm gonna stick with 3-2. Miami.
I said 3-2 yesterday. I think I'm gonna bring it down a notch. I'm gonna say 2-2 draw.
Oh,
I
so
really
you're
want
to go
to
with the same prediction as Jose.
Yeah, and you know I'm worried that we'll lose. Honestly, the back line has me really worried. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about how the back line's gonna line up, how they're gonna look. But, you know, sometimes I think players might play a little more freely once they know, like, hey, the ball's on your court. You got to figure things out. Messi's not here to save you. And maybe, you know, that helps players feel a little more free. Instead of looking for Messi, they're like, okay, I just got to figure this out and create for myself. So, I mean, it worked for us last year. I think that was a better coach, but, you know, whatever. We'll see. Gabriela, 5-0 loss. Oof, I really hope not.
Mitch predicting a Lujan masterclass.
Yeah.
And Aria, listen, De Paul wasn't officially announced on Instagram. He was officially announced right here. Okay. It was right here where it was official tissue.
Well, we told you like 3 weeks ago it was happening. So
listen, we knew. And now we let you know formally.
All right, Chris, we'll be at the game. We're in the blue kits. I'm excited. I haven't been to the stadium in almost 3 months. Any final words?
Well, enjoy the atmosphere, guys. It's going to be hopefully good. I'm sorry for all of you who bought your tickets beforehand thinking Messi's going to be here because he's not. But
He'll be
enjoy
at the stadium.
He'll be at the stadium. He's sitting.
He'll do what people wanted him to do in the All-Star game. He'll be there.
Yeah,
he'll be sitting there watching. Yeah, he'll show up.
You think he'll wear the kit? No, he will just wear street clothes.
Bet money he's sitting next to De Paul. De Paul's going to be at the stadium.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to come out, wave. So basically, Miami's going to get what everybody wanted in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, and they're gonna have the photo op with him and De Paul sitting next to each other, probably with Jordi Alba maybe also. It's going to be a fun time. You're going to get to see De Paul for the first time. I would assume they haven't said anything, but that's what I've said last time, and I still assume that that's going to be it. Will officially be presented to fans pregame Saturday. Oh, did they announce that? Oh, there you go.
Mitch, I think we need to like find a way to get in touch with you, Mitch. You need to be like a producer here, like hidden down here, just letting us know of everything that's happening. You are amazing, Mitch. Shout out to Mitch.
There you go. And yeah, there we
Mitch
go.
and Sean Callahan. Those two are like on the money every time with this kind of stuff.
No, there's a bunch of people that help us out here. We appreciate all you guys.
Yeah.
And so thank you for joining us on a special Friday. It's shorter than usual, but you know, it's Friday night. We usually don't do this, but we appreciate you guys that came in to hang out. And if you didn't catch the live, make sure you turn on the notifications just so you get a notification of when we go live, and then follow us on social media because we usually try to announce it. If you're listening on audio, we appreciate you listening all the way to the end. Please give us 5 stars, comment, review, all the good stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. And as always, for those of you in the chat, best part of the show, we appreciate you guys. Dennis Lopez, no gas bagging. I mean, we even consider not doing a show today. This is a bonus. Bonus. We don't do Friday nights.
Get yourself a bonus 3-piece this week, guys.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll be back tomorrow night talking post game. Hopefully, we're celebrating a win. We'll be at the stadium, so we'll see a lot of you guys out there. So until the next one, have a good one.
Watch Happy Gilmore too.